This question actually doesn't require us to have any prior knowledge of the D'Alembert ratio test. What we need is actually the patience to read the question, follow the instruction that is given to us according to this test to test whether this series here converges. And what I'm going to first do is to match this to what that is given to me by the question and letting this be represented by AR. So we will let AR be equal to x to the power of r over r factorial. What we want to do next is to get the ratio of an plus 1 over an. And what we are hoping for is when we get the ratio of an plus 1 over an, we find the limits when n tends to infinity of the modulus of it. If it were to be less than 1, then we can conclude that this series here converges. So let's try that. If I were to make use of this, writing down an plus 1 over an plus 1, replacing all the r by n plus 1, it will be x to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1 factorial. This is for an plus 1. As for an, it is going to be x to the power of n over n factorial. We can definitely rewrite this. It is going to be x to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1 factorial multiplied by n factorial over x to the power of n. And this, if I were to just break this up, it is going to be x to the power of n, x to the power of 1. And this, I'm going to let it be, so n factorial divided by, if I were to rewrite n plus 1 factorial, we can write it as n plus 1 multiplied by n factorial, then x to the power of n. So this will be cancelled. N factorials will be cancelled also. So my final answer here for the ratio that we are working on will be just simply x over n plus 1. So this is x over n plus 1. And now we are ready to check the limits. So making use of this, we are going to check the limit when n tends to infinity of the modulus of an plus 1 over an, which is going to be the limit when n tends to infinity of, what is an plus 1 over an? We have just worked it out. It is x, which is all real numbers, divided by n plus 1. So a real number divided by n plus 1, when n tends to infinity, it is going to collapse to be 0. So this is going to be equal to 0, and 0 is less than 1. So since it's less than 1, therefore, we can now conclude that the sum from r is equal to 0 to infinity of xr over r factorial converges for all real values of x.